Police say they are not searching for any suspects after a deadly shooting in a downtown condo. It happened overnight in an area not far from the historic Fort York site, but they are still looking for witnesses. And for more, let's go to Steve Niles. He's outside the building where the shooting took place in Toronto. So Steve, hello to you. What are we hearing right now from Toronto Police?
It was not that long ago, Michael, that we were able to speak to a detective who's working the crime scene, and he was able to confirm some information for us. He said that 3 young men are dead, ages 19, 20, and 22 years old. A 20-year-old man, suffering from a non-life-threatening gunshot wound, as well as a 5th young man who was suffering from some sort of cutting wound. The detective wouldn't elaborate on what that meant. The detective also told us that 2 men died in the condominium above us right here, and the 3rd one was taken to hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. That detective also went on to tell us that at this time, police are not looking for any more suspects. Now, this took place around 10:30 last night, shortly beforehand, when police got the first call of gunshot in this vicinity. They told us at that time, and as well the detective confirmed this morning, that it was in a rented Airbnb condominium unit in this building, that there was a party underway at this time. I was able to speak to a young man who witnessed and heard the gunshots last night. Here's what he described.
I was on the balcony, yeah. And
in this building?
Yeah, in this building here on the 39th floor. I was looking down, and then I heard 6 shots ring out. 6, 7, 8, something like that. I just saw people around here start ducking behind cars and stuff. But then, so I thought it was gunshots right away, but people sort of went back to normal right after, so I was okay. And then within like a minute or two, cops were all over the place. They were streaming in all over it.
Now, this is just the latest in a spate of shootings that Toronto has seen related to Airbnb units. The 4th such shooting related to an Airbnb going back to August of last year. Just a few minutes ago, we were able to speak to the local city councillor, Joe Cressy. He said that he wants to see more done by Airbnb and companies that do short-term rentals. He wants to see to them to take steps to make sure that the people who are coming into these buildings are meant to be here. So that's just the latest from here. I believe right now we're actually getting some word that they might be bringing somebody out right now, but unfortunately they're not here right now. So Michael, I'll throw it back to you.
Okay, but we'll keep tracking the story, and Steve, you and I will speak again. Thank you for this. Our Steve Niles outside the site of a shooting that happened last night in Toronto.